it's really, really important for us that when we did the new Grand Cherokee, number one, we didn't make it too big. We hear that from customers all the time, like, don't screw up the size of the Grand Cherokee. It was very important for me to make it look not a new SUV on the road, not something new, but to make it the new Grand Cherokee. Immediately recognizable as Grand Cherokee, but all new. And there's a lot of things that set that up. It's the speed of the windshield, it's the short overhangs, very Jeep-like things, the trapezoidal wheel arches, the Jeep grille, of course. We made the front end a lot more serious looking than the previous generation car. I think we pulled off what we wanted to do, that it's immediately recognizable as the new Grand Cherokee, but it's very slick and modern. It's the sexiest body that's ever come out of a Jeep studio before. The flares are very well integrated, and the body's just voluptuous and sexy. What makes it world-class design is that it's very American looking to me, but Jeep is so well accepted throughout the world. It's the most recognized name in the industry because it's such a worldwide brand. And what makes it very American to me is just the way we trim it and treat it, and that the surfaces are very full and voluptuous, but then the bright work on it is just done with restraint and detail around the window openings. I love how the DLO is done on the car, and that the roof is set up on the car. Speed of the windshield, very important for me. The thickness of the D-pillar, and just the setup of the whole arrangement of line works on the car. It's a Jeep, and like I said, it's a Grand Cherokee. It's the very first luxury SUV, and I think it proudly continues that tradition. For me, I think the very best angle of the car is the front end of the car. We've restored a seriousness to the front of the car, and I'm a big Jeep fan. I love Jeeps. The 7-slot grille, universally recognized, but we've set up the front end. It's a much more serious look to it. It's a much higher level to it, and all the components and the quality of the front end, I just love that.
It's the second graduate out of our new interior studio, Dodge Ram being the first one, and having been very successful. This is the second one, and we took it to another level. We really paid attention to materials, craftsmanship, execution, and when you get in this vehicle, we think it speaks for itself. It really addresses your senses. You will touch materials, it'll feel good, they're soft, they're nice to the hand, nice to the touch. You'll smell the leather in this overland interior that I'm sitting in, this beautiful smell of leather that we have with the leather-wrapped instrument panel, the leather-wrapped upper doors, leather-wrapped armrests, and even the sound. When the motor is running, you're on the road, how quiet the cabin is, how precise switches sound and feel. So really we try to address all the senses and deliver a beautiful, well-crafted interior. The attention to detail, everything you touch has a nice sensual touch, has a very controlled design. The gaps are very precise. So you have quality throughout, premium materials throughout, and packaged in a super capable vehicle that looks great on the inside, on the outside, and takes you where nowhere else you can go in this kind of vehicle. Jeep in itself is an icon, no doubt. It's arguably our most valuable brand we have. And within the Jeep brand, besides the Wrangler, the Jeep Grand Cherokee is really one of these iconic vehicles that this brand stands for. So to start this new wave of new product, this new beginning for Chrysler, this new coming out party with this vehicle makes it even more important. And that's why I've never in my whole career worked with a team that really wanted to get it right, really to make a statement, and really to deliver something that the world will recognize.
I think more than anything, this vehicle is getting the kind of attention by everybody in the company because it's really our coming out vehicle. It's a new company, it's a new vehicle, and it's the first launch of many that'll happen this year of either all new vehicles or significantly redesigned vehicles. So this one's got to set the pace. No pressure, but we feel it, and I think we'll really get this one right.